So here's where we stand. I went to see my optometrist today who thinks that the possibility, and the key word here being possibility, for successful cataract removal is there, but because of my other eye condition, which we will talk about in a moment, because I discovered something after seeing him, could present additional risks. Right now, what you're seeing is an image of somebody with clear vision versus somebody with full cataracts. Mine has not gotten to this point yet, but unfortunately, it is progressing at a pretty rapid rate. I'll give you an example. Everything with light produces a halo effect. My magnification level has gone from 3 times to 6 times. I have started utilizing speech on my iPhone, iPad, Macintosh, Fire TV, and sometimes on my Google Pixel, although to be honest, I find the interface a bit more clunky. So if I can use my vision, I'd like to do that. But I especially switch over to speech whenever I get eye strain headaches, which are increasing because of the cataract. So we did a full-on examination. We skipped the pressure numbers because this particular office doesn't have a toner pen. For those of you who do not know, the toner pen is that sort of pen-looking device that they bring up very close to your eye and you have to stare at it for a few seconds and it beeps. That gives you your eye pressure. And a good level is 10 to 20, and I think the last time mine was 18. That was back in April. We didn't take it today because the only other way to take it is through a device that puffs air into your eye, and my eye is so sensitive that, nope. So anyway, we went on to the visual acuity test. Oh, we did a peripheral test first. I have no idea how I did, but I suspect I did quite a bit worse. My visual acuity is normally somewhere in between the 2070 to 2100 line. It's gone up to 2150, somewhere between 2150 and 2200. In addition to that, I had double vision in the sense that we would have a singular letter up on the screen. I would see 2 distinct letters. Okay, so this cataract is basically eating my vision alive. Now my optometrist recommended a surgeon, and we're going to go ahead and book an appointment with them. And he said the procedure only takes a couple minutes, recovery is only a couple days, you may be on eye drops for a couple weeks. So that sort of made me feel better until I went to this person's website. This doctor really seems to know what they're doing, and I'm very interested in hearing what they have to say. But the main thing to keep in mind is we are still in the consultation stage. Nothing has been confirmed for sure yet. As a result, like I said, I did some additional research on my own. Originally, I'd watched an animation of a video where they do the procedure using blades. That's no longer the case. They use lasers. Now, why shouldn't I be more excited about that? My retinopathy of prematurity is stable. That's my eye condition. But one wrong move, and everything goes bye-bye. My retinal specialist was very clear on this. No surgery unless we have no other choice. Well, at this point, we don't have a choice. We either have to do something about it, or by this time next year, I'll be talking to you through a cloud. Okay? That's how quickly this thing is progressing. I suspect that I'll be legally blind, if nothing were to be done, that I would be legally blind by early next year. Now, my condition is so fragile that my doctor was very adamant about this. No surgeries unless you had no other choice. There's a risk of retinal detachment. And now that I found out that we're going to be using lasers, as I recall, he was concerned that the brightness of the laser would cause problems for me in terms of something, I don't know, something connected with my retina. I don't know exactly what he said. That's been a couple years ago now. I have full intention for the cataract surgeon to consult my retinal specialist before we move ahead with anything, if we do move ahead with the procedure, because I think it should be a joint decision between the two specialists. Now let me show you something. Right now, we are at 6 times magnification. Okay? Oops, wrong. This was what I used to be able to work with. Right now, I can see that there's stuff there, but I can't make it out. And now I can. You just noticed that that magnification increase was double. So, we basically have to do something about this, and I'm hoping that we can, but the fact that they're using lasers is making me really anxious, because my doctor said that laser surgery in particular could be especially damaging to my retina. I've never had laser surgery. I don't know what that's like. I don't know what to expect. Now, I've watched the videos, and it seems pretty straightforward, but let me show you something else. This is a normal eye, okay? And you can see that the blood vessels are pretty regular, nothing out of the ordinary. People who suffer from retinopathy of prematurity, including myself, have their blood vessels from the eye all over the place. Mine, in particular, are so bad that it looks like spaghetti. At least that's what I've always been told. So, basically, at the moment, we're still in the consulting stage. I still don't know 100% for certain. It looks as though we could go ahead with the procedure, but until I get clearance from my retinal specialist and the cataract surgeon, and they're going to do a full exam when I do go in to see them. It's just a waiting game at the moment. We'll just have to see. Thank you for watching. Comments are welcome, and have a nice day.